Hi everyone, it's Brad Weaber, and I am thrilled to be here with Leo Basso, a member of the Chilean team who won the 2022 Franz Edelman Award. So welcome
Thank
to
you.
Indianapolis, and so thrilled to have you here.
I'm happy to be here. A big part of the team is also here, as this is our usual conference. It's great to be back in person as well. We're very happy.
So for those that maybe couldn't attend the meeting, can you share a bit more about the award and what you did to win that award?
For sure. This award is about the work we did, the Institute, the Complex Engineering Systems Institute, together with the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Science, and the largest telecom company in Chile, Entel, to try to tackle the different challenges that the COVID-19 pandemic gave us. We did a lot of work on contagion prevention, on critical infrastructure, on trying to assess the efficacy and effectiveness of vaccines. And I guess one of the things that highlights this work is the work between academia, the private sector, and the government in crazy tough times with no space to try things. We just needed to deliver. And if I may say, it's one of the good examples of analytics getting on the ground and delivering results.
So it's interesting, you just mentioned really multiple backgrounds from multiple dynamics, operations, government, academia. So talk about kind of the process of bringing everyone together and how you pull them together to do good work together.
We were discussing this yesterday with people from Cornell. And the question that comes up is, how did you make the government listen? And of course, governments know that academics may be sometime a little bit on the air. And they were on the ropes as well. So I knew the Minister of Science, and he was eager to bring science into decision making, but we were not really being able to break the health authorities. So eventually, I managed to get a hold on the cell number of the undersecretary by an external reason. It was a friend of mine who belongs to the same political party, that's it. And I sent a WhatsApp message saying, I'm this person, I direct this institute, we have this idea, we think we can help. And at 3 in the morning, I got a message back saying, Monday, 5 p.m., you have 15 minutes. And so we prepare 3 slides, we go, we show this, they mute the Zoom meeting for, 5 minutes, we were waiting. And he says, can you simulate this with real data? And we said, yes, of course. For tomorrow, 5 p.m. So we ran, simulate the things, and by the end of that meeting, Undersecretary Zúñiga says, okay, we're gonna do this. This is my chief of staff, start. And after you do a pilot that works, then they want you to do more things. And that's how we created this, if you want, strategic alliance, because we were delivering results. Everybody needed something to work, and so we started.
So the power, I talk a lot with everybody, we talk about networking, how you never know someone in your network is going to connect someone to somebody else.
Exactly.
So that's the power of
that.
No,
it was awesome. There was a lot of stories like this. We send an email and ask somebody, can you please make this person check this email and try to answer. And with Entel, the company, we had worked with professionals at the professional level. We didn't have connections at the board level, and so we tried to get to them to sign this strategic alliance, which they did. And I cannot stress enough how brave they were to do this. That allows you to understand the movement of people after the events on October 29, 2019, where the fear of the big brother was huge, yet they decided to go ahead. It was very important.
Very important. So I have a question. So this is interesting that you're here at Informs, maybe a little bit of a different audience, particularly with a lot of students here. So what's the experience been like for you here, and what do you feel and see when you're here?
What I've been getting from people here is people are moved, if you want, because analytics can do a lot of things for industry, a lot of things for society, but I think it is so clear here that the result can be so important that you can actually measure exactly in human lives. And that moves people. The fact that a nation was able to work together and do these sort of things for over 2 years. It is very important, and you can see how students feel that their field of study can do things that perhaps they didn't see at the beginning. That was hugely important for Chileans, for Chilean students. They are moved, and it's not only people from analytics, it's people from the medicine sector, from the health studies.
So you not only, I mean, the work that you've done not only saved countless lives, but you made a connection with so many. I think that's so powerful. So I have a question for you. If you could give your 23-year-old self some advice, what would that advice be?
Let me first tell an advice to the Leo of 10 years ago.
Okay.
When you run to write papers and try to have an impact, this worked all the other way around. There was a problem, we innovate, we made an impact, and then we did have the papers. And so if I can give an advice to younger people, say, do not think that because you're looking at real problems, you are forgetting about your scientific career. You can do both, and it's even better. It's even you feel even more. To the 23 years old Leo, I would say you have no idea what's going to happen.
That's true. There's a gift in that, I think, sometimes.
Pandemics, it's been 2.5 very rough years for everyone. For me particularly, we got COVID twice. I spent a few days in the hospital, so
As I did.
it's been a ride, and we're so happy that we won this. It's like therapy for us, and we're happy that it looks like it's getting over.
Yes, definitely. Well, I have to say, watching your video yesterday and spending just a little bit of time with you today, it's a sure honor and a privilege for me to meet you.
Oh, Brad.
Thank you so much for being here and doing what you do.
Thanks a lot. And if I may say the last thing, there were 200 people at least working on this project, and I want to say thank you to all of them. The country owes you a whole lot.